So here we are at the Kickback show. A lot of nice guys turned up, a lot of interested guys who are full of technical questions and interest in superchargers and just motorbikes in general. Nice to get involved with people who've been around the scene for so long and they still have the same sort of enthusiasm as they did 20 years ago. Already been giving out a few business cards with serious customers looking at supercharging their bobbers out of one side of things was bobbers, then Rocket 3, a couple of guys interested in Rocket 3s. So yeah, it's all very nice little show.
Yeah, not waiting for any lag to disappear.
I've always wanted to build my own special, so that was it, you know, and I've always loved the boosters since they came out. Everybody was disappointed in the Gen 3 booster performance figures, so we thought we'd make it what Suzuki should have done.
Building your dream of that one. Hey?
Yeah. So there's so much we've done to it compared to the stock bike. You know, there's a lot of stuff in there. You know, there's titanium fasteners all over.
Lovely.
Forged carbon wheels, like I say. Supercharger forged engine. It's fully intercooled. We've got the winglets on the front, which are fully functional.
Yeah.
0 to 200 mile an hour in 14 seconds.
On a track, of course.
Well, yeah. Top speed 218 mile an hour.
14 seconds, 218. That is incredible.
Yeah, it goes well.
So would you put your money down on the table and race an H2?
Oh, leave a H2 for dead. Absolutely.
The right answer.
We've got 100 foot-pound of torque more than an H2.
100 foot-pound more?
Yeah.
Good God. So what's the total performance figures for this?
So we've got 380 brake and we've got 212 foot-pound of torque.
Jesus. And what revs is it starting to make it angry?
Well, it makes boost from idle. So we're looking at from 2,000 revs, it's got £2 of boost, and right at the top end, we've got £20 of boost. So,
of course, being a charger, there's no lag, right?
Absolutely no lag,
yeah.
And you can ride it. You could cock your leg over that and just drive around, and you just think, "What's so special about this?" And then you realise you're only using an 8 throttle. So, it's just a sweet thing to ride.
continue to support the shows, the live shows, the magazine, and everything that goes with the Kickback ethos, which is, if it's one-off, if it's bespoke, if it's modified, it's welcome at Kickback. So thanks for coming.
Yeah, so this is the first time I've done the Kickback show. Really impressed with the turnout. A lot of really lovely bikes here, and Lorna's done a great job on getting it together and getting me involved. And I think I need to take my hat off to Steve Conway for introducing us.
It was Steve Conway, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, you know, Steve only came third today. He's probably not very happy with that, but tough Steve, you can't win them all. So, yeah, it's a great show. Got my stuff out there, and you know, there's still serious interest in all forms of motorcycle modifications, and that's really, really great. And there's some youngsters coming on board, like you said. You know, you got young builders trophy, young builders trophy, and there's people out there, lads out there, who've got more inspiration than looking at a laptop.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I mean, it's getting people to think for themselves and really get involved. Motorbikes are great things because it's infinite, isn't it? Well, modifications are infinite, and you know, people need to go out there and just enjoy it. It doesn't have to cost a fortune. They can just enjoy using their imagination and putting stuff together. And I think this show, Kickback show, is a great bouncing board to get people out there doing stuff and getting people's inspiration. Well done, mate.
Well, thank you very much, Richard, for sponsoring and helping with the trophies. I'm Lorne, the organiser of the show. Going back 12 years now, since we did our first Kickback, and it is all about, apart from customs and showing off and finding a platform for the bikes, it was getting the youngsters and women builders as well, which we've done over the last 12 years, getting nippers into the bikes. What are they doing with their lives when they're 16 to 21? Who knows? But I think the first thing is, if you start tweaking a bike and fettling and mucking about like we did when we were little nippers, you know, start doing that and finding out how they work and customising them and making them a bit faster, making them look ridiculous, really unsociable and loud, etc, etc. That will get them more interested in bikes and riding bikes, and we'll bring the next lot of youngsters through. So it was really good to do Young Builder Award. And it was really good to see an eclectic array of bikes, just ridiculous array, absolutely stunning. They all deserved a trophy, but that can't happen. So to see a lot of the superb bikes get put in their trailers without a trophy is heartbreaking, but it just shows what the benchmark is set at. So it's really an honour to see these bikes, and thanks to everybody that was involved. Over to you, Paul.
Over to me. My name's Paul. I'm a bike builder. I build race bikes, custom bikes, and all sorts of bikes. Really, I love motorcycles. They're my biggest passion. I think I drive my whole family mad with it all. I got involved with Kickback through Lorne, generally sort of helping him out and stuff, organising the judging. Like Lorne says, there's so many good bikes that have gone home without a prize. You know, you can't give prizes to everyone. It doesn't work like that. But in the last year, the standard of bikes has gone up. Whereas before, you normally see maybe two or three bikes that are ahead of the others, let's say. Now out there today, there was probably 10 bikes to 15 bikes that were all up there. You know, all well done. The finish was good, because it's all about if a bike from a distance looks good, as in it hangs well, it draws you in. And then when you get closer, you start to see all the different aspects that the builder's done. And then even if you go as close as sort of that far away, and you can see individual bits that they've made. Standards high, and it's getting higher as well. And the show's good. It was good. It's just brilliant. It went well. Stunt team, brilliant. It's a brilliant venue. You know, it's got legs. It's going to be good. Yeah.
We had a good collection of classics as well. Quite a lot of the clubs were here, the classic bikes. So that adds another sort of 100 or so bikes. I think in all there's, someone says about 250, 300 bikes on display, and another 500 or 600 in the car park, which is pretty good. So turnout's good. The sun's been out, it's been dry. So thanks also to the classic clubs that have been here as well. They've put on a good show.
Good job. Thank you very much, guys.
So overall, everything went well. The weather held.
A success.
You've all done total success. Everybody had a great time, and it's a very happy winners.
Lovely job.
Thank you very much. Thank you.